What I've learned from the twin flame concept is that I am love. I have lost myself over and over and over again in the twin flame concept, obsessing about a person, knowing my desire to meet the one, chasing a person because I believe that person gave me the love I lack within myself. So the fantasy, the story you tell yourself about love, it is shaped out of what you have learned in life. It is shaped out of your experiences. It is shaped out of your unmet needs. When you obsess about a person, when you obsess about meeting the one, looking for the perfect partner, then what is the desire? What is the desire all about? That is the question you need to ask yourself. Because you are not actually longing for that person. You are not longing for the one. You are longing to be seen, to be heard, to be understood, to belong, to feel worthy, to feel loved, to be validated. That's the longing. And I'm not making this video to tell you like, that doesn't exist. Stop looking for the one. Stop wanting it. It is human. But what I've learned from the twin flame concept, like placing the one on a pedestal, placing the one in a fantasy, in a story, like that is my dream. That is what I want. Like it is not wrong to want that, but that's what you want. It is all shaped out of social conditioning. This is what you have learned in Disney movies, in the happy endings, that desire. But when that fantasy is not rooted in your reality, you are not looking at your reality the way it is right now. And there you are lost in the desire. You don't want that person. You want the pain of desire and longing for that person to go away. But that longing is not for that person. That longing is to be seen, to be heard, to be understood, to belong, to be loved, to be validated. That is what you long for. So what I've realized, the years that I was stuck in a twin flame concept, I was dissociating around a person and I was escaping, avoiding reality. That is what I realized. I needed to let go of the fantasy, of the story I told myself around that person. And there I started to grieve. So I let myself grieve. And then, slowly, I started to realize that it was not about that person. It was about the story that I have shaped around that person. But also the fear that what I wish for will never come into my life. So, that's also a story. I also needed to face that story. So, I asked myself, well, what is that story all about? What is the worst thing that can happen? That I will never meet the one. Or that I can never love someone the way I loved my so-called twin flame. Or the fear that I will never be able to let go of the person I called my twin flame. The fear that I end up alone. And the fear that I will never experience the love from a man in the way I desire, in the way I wish for that love to be in my life. So when I started to face all of that, I started to let go of it. I don't say that I let go of my desire to have a romantic partner in my life, to share my life with. No, that's human. But I am now at a place that I totally accept myself being single. Because the behavior that manifested the moment I like someone, the moment I feel attracted to someone, gave me the message that I am not ready for a relationship. And that's fine. Can I have the desire to have a healthy relationship? Can I have the desire to be loved by a man? Yes. But I'm now in a place that desire, it is not taking over my life. No, I am now looking in my reality, in my life right now, how to experience joy and love while I'm single. What can I do in my reality that brings me love and joy? Because love can come in your life in so many ways. When I was lost in the desire for my twin flame, I couldn't see the love from my dogs. I couldn't see the love from my parents. My mother, who was here every day to support me. I couldn't see the love from my own children. When I was so lost in the desire for my twin flame, I felt sick. I felt tired. I was looking into the world and I didn't saw any love anymore. I couldn't see love. I couldn't see the friendships that came into my life. I met new friends, like years ago, after my divorce. Like the past year, I didn't saw them because I isolated myself. I couldn't see the love that they brought into my life. That is how love comes in your life. It comes in so many beautiful forms. I couldn't see the love when I was lost in the desire, lost in the story, lost in the fantasy, lost in the Disney movies. I believe that is the reward. I was constantly waiting for it. Like, that's the prize. I need to earn it. So I need to prove more, do more, fix more, change more. And you know what? All those years that I was stuck in that fantasy, stuck in that desire, that longing, I didn't live my life. I didn't live anymore. I felt that within myself. So that is my message. Don't be busy with letting go. You will let go when you start to live your life. Life is so short. Live your life. Focus on the love that is already here, right now, in your reality. Love is all around you because you are love. You are love.